All right, family. God bless you. It's the time you've been waiting for. That's right. Singular Talk with Clara Hubbard, your resource and information show for people getting better with age. Well, let me tell you, this is my topic. It's the most wonderful time of the year. That means that Bronzeville Summer Nights is ready. Well, let me tell you, we just wrapped up last month. Now we're heading into part two, and they're celebrating 10 years doing this thing. The executive director is with us, the Honorable Miss Rhonda McFarland. But let's do this. We're going to take a quick commercial break, do our intro, talk about what's coming up to your community. It's the Bronzeville Takeover, 43rd Street, coming up next week. Everyone stay tuned. We'll be right back after this commercial intro. All right, family, as I mentioned, it is now the most wonderful time of the year for myself. Clara Hubbard, has been a media partner of Bronzeville Summer Nights, as well as Quad Community Development Corporation, let me tell you. But our director, the executive director, has joined us, took off her roller skates and decided to chill a little bit and have some time with us. We ain't going to be long, but we're going to be impactful. So welcome, Rhonda McFarland. How are you this beautiful day?
Are you?
We are well. We are well. So let's talk about it. 10 years. How's it feel to be 10 years old?
Wow. I'm so glad that clock rolled back for me. 10 years is phenomenal. As you know, this event has morphed and changed and grown and made it through the pandemic, did not get COVID, kept on moving. So we are so pleased to bring Bronzeville Summer back on the street here in 2022. And as you told your listeners, in August 12th, I think is that date. And
that's right.
On 43rd Street, blowing it up.
It's called the Bronzeville Takeover, 43rd Street from Michigan all the way to, how far are we going to Cottage Grove, are we?
To Greenwood.
To Greenwood. Let me tell you, we're not going to miss anything. So we have a lot to share. But I want to do this, Rhonda. We're going to make it real quick. How does one survive 10 years and be as successful with a festival like this, helping small businesses come out of their homes? How does Quad Community do it? Can you please tell me?
Well, first of all, Quad Communities is actually 19 years old. So
right.
That's right. We're celebrating 20 years. So let's see how we're going to rock and roll that next year.
Right.
For Bronzeville Summer Nights, that event is 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I think how we do it is we really work hard to try to stay fresh. But first and foremost is we stayed committed to the mission and the vision of Bronzeville Summer Nights.
Yeah.
Just connecting community and commerce. Connecting community and commerce. That's the people and that's the businesses. We've also done that by, it's a festival, but it's not a festival like all other festivals. You know, as you know, we don't close the street down.
Right.
Shut stuff down. You don't have to go through a gate. Your bag doesn't get checked. Because the goal is that you're experiencing our community and our commercial corridors as they are every day.
Yes.
Every day.
That's pretty powerful. And I will say the visual, having been with you and also just continue to patronize the businesses that are opening their doors. And actually some of them having small parties within themselves to welcome them and to get new clients of the community. How many times do we walk by a restaurant in our own neighborhood and not know who the people are?
That's right.
That's where the commerce and community, we come outside and say hello and the relationship keeps going. So let's do this. We're going to take a little bit because you wrapped it up in a good wrap up of 2020 is a wrap up of Bronzeville Summer Nights. And this video kind of puts a little impact on what you're sharing. Everyone stay tuned.
As we were suffering, going through, trying to figure out how we were going to get our business community back engaged after the COVID-19 initial crisis, we started working on a campaign we called Bronzeville Resilient, which will include our Bronzeville Summer Nights initiative, which we are still going to do. We're just going to make it virtual. Our goal as ambassadors for the quad communities, we're just going out to say, hey, we're here, we're still here. QCDC bringing you Bronzeville Summer Nights, celebrating community, commerce, and Bronzeville. Thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully you're sharing this with your friends. For those who don't know, Bronzeville Summer Nights is in its 8th year. While COVID-19 has changed our environment, it has not affected our resolve.
Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be.
Mad decryptions of black Egyptians. I'm from a block where they makes a lot, but never makes a lot. That ain't confused with blonde dreads. I'm God body, arm, leg, arm, head. Bronze feet means bronze legs.
Our older Americans are being underserved, mistreated, and sometimes forgotten. So I have taken the initiative to kick off a nonpartisan platform that will allow our older Americans to be equipped at the polling places, as well as if they choose to do mail-in ballots.
My goodness, it's September, y'all. We did this. We did this in Chicago. We are Bronzeville Resilient. Welcome to Bronzeville Summer Nights, September 2020. We are hosting again here from our secret cottage in the atrium at Little Black Pearl. And we are pleased that they have had us in their space for a second time this season.
We have covered it all. So let's say this. I want to tell everyone, please be excited. 43rd Street in Chicago, Bronzeville, from Michigan to Greenwood is where you want to be on August the 12th. We have Wendy Indy, everybody's favorite violinist, right at Bronzeville Boutique. Hey, I met the lady there, said Bronzeville Wings is going to be rolling. There we go.
Hi, I'm Robert Adams here at Honey One Barbecue. We're at 746 East 43rd Street. If you want to look us up on Instagram, we're at Honey One BBQ. Our best seller here is rib tips and hot links, which makes your mouth water. I'm Bronzeville Resilient because that's what makes Bronzeville. We work hard, we give great product, and we're family here in this community. So come on out to Honey One Barbecue and get some of the best barbecue that's around the city, or for that matter, in the state.
Hi, I'm Norman Bolden, and welcome to Norman's Bistro, 1001 East 43rd Street. Here at Norman's Bistro, where we featured some of Chicago's best gumbo ever. Great music, live jazz on Sunday evenings from 8 until 11 p.m. in the dining room. Great DJ in our bar. So, come fall in love with Bronzeville.
I just love the way people say, fall in love with Bronzeville. Everyone gives themselves a hug. Fall in love with Bronzeville. So where did that concept come from, Rhonda? I love it, but where does it come from?
It came from a campaign we did in 2018. That was just a little campaign. But when we got to 2020 in March,
Mm-hmm.
and folks didn't know what was going on. Everyone was scared. Our businesses were shut down. People weren't out on the street. We did two things. The first thing we did was said, wait a minute, y'all. We are Bronzeville resilient.
Mm-hmm.
So how do we pivot? How do we keep this going? How do we keep our residents energized, healthy, and productive? How do we keep our residents supporting our local commerce so that we have a full service community? And that all came out of Bronzeville Resilient.
Mm.
And then in 21, we're still resilient. We're resilient every day. Bronzeville's been resilient since the 20s, right?
That's right.
And then we reminded everyone in 2021 that we were still in love. We were still falling in love with Bronzeville.
Yes.
That's where we went in 21, to remind folks of all of the beautiful assets that we have in our community.
Mm-hmm.
Whether they're historical sites, they are recreation facilities, they are cultural sites, they're good food, they're places to gather for music, there are places to walk, there are places to do your self-care. There's green space,
Mm-hmm.
people that actually do say hello. And that's the community that we fall in love with, and we want to continue to fall in love with and continue to grow. And as you know, Bronzeville Summer Nights, which is our signature event for the summer, to bring folks out when we all feel good about Chicago in the summer,
Mm-hmm.
it's really that carrot. You know that, right? It's really that carrot. And that carrot is, we are going to, for example, in August, we're going to activate 10 locations.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to pull you from Wabash down to Greenwood and back, right? Yeah. 10 locations that we want every visitor to say, this was great, but I got to move on because I don't want to miss anything. I want to know what's going on all the way up and down the street.
Right.
And the carrot is the music, the spoken word, and those other little entertainment pieces that we bring in for family and for all ages. Those are the carrots, because what we want to do is we want you to keep coming back, supporting these businesses in our corridor, and continue to encourage these business owners with positive feedbacks of what services and products you need as a consumer. Continue to encourage them to grow, to take advantage of all of the business development services that QCDC provides our local business owners. So their skill sets are growing, their access to resources are growing, and their connectivity and their Bronzeville connection between businesses are growing. We love when we see a business on 43rd Street is promoting a sister business on 47th Street.
Yes.
Sister business on Cottage Grove, and they're sharing those resources back and forth. So that's what Bronzeville Summer Nights is the shiny carrot that we use, right, to get folks out.
I
And
like that. I like that. But you know what? You have a tag, and Quad Community, in partnership with many other community organizations. I like the term that you have: shop Bronzeville, shop local.
shop local.
That's
Yes,
what you're saying. I mean, we right here. We might as well take advantage, come out of our homes, and see who are our businesses in our community. I may not have to go to the north side. I can be right here and get fruit, vegetables, as you said, self-care. Hello, self-care. I'm chilling for self-care. Self-care, haircuts, barbershops, men grooming, all that great things are happening right in Bronzeville, which is a community in itself. It's a small city in itself.
that's
You
right.
know, and
That's
Quad Community has taken care of that, let me tell you. So one of the things you mentioned, and we're going to close up, Rhonda, is that the businesses, when we had our orientation, we all got together a little bit earlier this summer. There was so many energies of support factors. Oh, I would like to know more about. Oh, thank you for offering. Here's my phone number. And we were gumbo in one room,
that's right.
and we had a great conversation. So people are offering me for my community. Oh, we want to do a sip and paint with your seniors at collaborative. So it was so many great things happening, and that's the beauty of Bronzeville. Even though we're on 35th, we're on 47th, we're on 43rd, we're on Cottage Grove, we're a family. And Quad Community Bronzeville Summer Nights has done it successfully. So cheerleaders to you. I'm going to put that out. And that's why you can celebrate 10 years.
That's right.
That's right. So what we're going to do now, family, is we're going to just have you do one thing, and that is to visit bronzevillesummernights.com. Check out it. The next installation is August the 12th.
That's right.
Get ready. It's gonna be sunglasses approved. I checked the weather. If God say the same, we're gonna be with our sunglasses, no raincoats. But anyway, it still goes on, regardless of the weather. The production still goes on.
That's
So
right.
we are very also happy to say, hallelujah, that we are without incident. We have been incident free for 10 years. We plan to keep it that way. And I am just so excited that I can also mention too, and I must mention it, that I am one of the hosts along with Geronimo Speaks and my sister Dana Divine. So that's another carrot in itself. Come and meet some of your favorite people who of service and of love. And we are all falling in love with Bronzeville. So, Ms. Rhonda McFarland, give us your closing statement. It's been fruitful. We made it impactful and quick. We don't have to take long to make a difference, do we, Rhonda?
That's right. Just say it and do it. Say
That's
it.
right.
And that's what you got to do.
That's right.
Looking forward to all of your community, those folks who are growing smarter and stronger and braver every day, and in that special category that we call seniors that we
That's
honor.
right.
So please come out. Please come out. Bring your family, your seniors, bring your grandchildren. Come on out to Bronzeville Summer Nights on August the 12th, 43rd Street, Wabash to Greenwood. Visit bronzevillesummernights.com. That'll also link you to shoplocalbronzeville.com, where you'll see a whole list of businesses and services available in the greater Bronzeville area that you can continue to go to. We started Shop Local Bronzeville during the pandemic, and we're continuing to grow it and promote these businesses. And I think some people are still surprised what they have available in our Bronzeville zone. So come on out, fall in love with Bronzeville, and support community, celebrating community and commerce.
And please be mindful. Don't wait until the 12th. You can go now. Go online to the website. Start patronizing our businesses, and you will not be disappointed. Everyone, it's been my pleasure to serve you. I'm your granddaughter in the community and host of Senior Talk. Our special guest was returning once again, the Honorable Rhonda McFarland, Executive Director of Quad Community Development Corporation, who's been around for 19 years and celebrating 10 years with Bronzeville Summer Nights. Whew, we got it all in. So everyone take care. Thank you for making us a part of your day. And we'll see you next time for Senior Talk with Clara Hubbard.